So hi guys, we have already seen about what is TensorFlow. In the continuation of TensorFlow, we are going to see about the TensorFlow operations. So TensorFlow operations, which is commonly called as OOPS, which is used as a basic building blocks used to perform computations in the TensorFlow. So, the operations which represents mainly used as a mathematical or logical data actions. These operations mainly used addition, multiplication and comparisons or activation, um, which is applied to this tensor. And in TensorFlow, each machine learning model which is used or create multiple operations into the computation graph, like nodes which represents the operation and edges of the which represents the data. So this operations which enables the data flow and transforms and which used to learn the patterns to make the TensorFlow is more powerful for the task. We have already seen that which task we are going to use means for training data sets or training neural networks, or data pre-processing, or for prediction. You already seen why we are using this TensorFlow. So that's like that. For that purpose we are using this TensorFlow operation. So how it's going to work out? So here I am going to explain about the one small example for you. So this we are just thinking that TensorFlow operation is a step by step recipe, step by step recipes. I mean, each step we have used some tensor. We take some operations which is used as a TensorFlow, and which integrates the tensor and process them and passes the result to the next step, which until the dish is finished. So the output is ready. Still our output is ready. We are just in we are giving the ingredients like which is used as a tensor for providing the next step. So for example, we used to say yes, we are putting the patterns in TensorFlow's operations. We are just using uh, so imagining a smart classroom. We just imagine a one smart classroom which is assessed, which predict the whether a student will pass an example. So it's all which is depends upon the prediction. So what we used to do first, we used to collect the data like attendance and internal marks, that is called as a tensor. Attendance and mark statements and all tensor. So then we will add and multiply the values to calculate the performance source. So it is then arithmetic operations. So next we will apply the rules which is designed to pass and fail. So the what is the rule? The for 60 for internal marks, the total mark is 60 mark. So out of 60 mark he need to get 24 marks. So we use the some rules. We will apply some rules. So this is an activation operation. So finally it checks the mistakes and improve itself using feedback from the lesson. That is the optimization which is operations. So in the small action which we are from first to final step, we are just collecting the data, attendance and internal marks, that is tensor, and we are just adding and multiplying, that is the arithmetic operation, second step. And third step we just apply the rules, that is activation operation. And fourth step it improves the and loss the optimization. So this is a good example for this TensorFlow. Why? That's why we are using this TensorFlow. So just like a classroom task, we are just dividing among teachers, students, exams, and TensorFlow which divides the small operations, divides works into a small operation. So one line exam definition is, this is a basic computational units which acts as a tensor and work together in a data flow graph to enable learning and prediction. So this operations will be uh, happened easily. So here how the this is why this computational efficiency is more is more efficient. So what are the different types of TensorFlow operations is, commonly they were used arithmetic operation, matrix operations, and element wise operation, array operation, and activation operation, loss operation, and next is queue operations. So these are the TensorFlow operation, and most probably in TensorFlow operations they were used arithmetic operation, matrix operation, and optimize operation. In arithmetic operation they were used add, subtraction, multiply, division, which is already used in C like objectives, same as that. But in optimization operation they were used the gradient descent at Adam, and the loss operation they were used the mean square error and cross entropy, and activation operation they were used the real sigmoid and softmax. These are the some of the activation operations. So this is a placeholder operation which is used in the data type shapes and initialization and usage. So these are the sessions in these are the life cycle, which is the graph, the definitions, and the initialization of the variables of the graph, and the input of the graph, and the process will be run using the computational graph, and the rectified the computer TensorFlow. So this is the final mind map. Thank you.